Hey guys, this is Mountain Man with BCB Bushcraft, here to give you a video I talked about a few days ago versus EDC versus Wilderness EDC, and this is pretty much what I carry. This pile is my everyday carry and my Wilderness everyday carry. Now what happens here is this pile, when I'm in the Wilderness or camping, gets added over to this pile. So we'll go over what's in that and get back to it. Alright, we're back. So what you're seeing right now is basically two piles of gear. This one over here, drag it into the frame real fast, is my Wilderness EDC that I add to my regular EDC when I'm in the woods or camping or anything like that. The one thing I do subtract is the cell phone. I don't want to be carrying that around, especially if I'm going to be in wet territory, so we can short out. Cell phones are expensive for them to replace, so we'll just kind of set that up here out of the way. First thing we'll start with is the regular EDC. My wallet, just money and whatnot in there. Stuff I need, different IDs and whatnot. A main blade. I feel a main blade and a multi-tool is very important because you're going to need the multi-tool for stuff you might need to fix. And just like a regular blade to use for tasks you don't want to bother getting a big one out with. And a main fixed blade. This is a buck pack light with custom Coca-Cola handles and a custom sheath. I made this sheath myself, so it fits my needs. It's got a fire steel in there. Not a big one or anything, but it gets the job done if I'm just out at my house and I want to show somebody fire steel techniques or whatever. Zippo lighter. This is mostly just a backup. I don't really know why I carry this. I've just carried it ever since I got it, so I leave it in there. It's got extra flints and whatnot in it, and I try to keep it completely fueled up, but sometimes it doesn't always work out. That's why there's a ferro rod. Pen, and I made this for myself too. It's got ebony wood right here. I always carry a pen in case, because I sell them, and if somebody asks to see one of them, or I'm trying to sell one to somebody, I can show them that one and one of the other ones I've got with me at the time. Plus, sometimes I'm just out and about and I need to write something down. Like if you're at the bank and you need to sign a paper or something and the pens there don't work, I use mine. The next thing up is a Surefire 6P LED. Always make sure you keep your flashlight locked out when you've got it, especially if it's in a pocket or something, so you don't accidentally drain the batteries. I like this one. You can lock it out with the two little divots right there. I am very impressed with this flashlight. See, it's locked out. I will do a video on it eventually. It's just filming at night is really difficult, especially where I am, so we'll see how that works out. Maybe the next time up at the mountain in the snow I'll do it. I'll move this stuff. And one other thing I'll say real fast before I move on is if you don't want to carry around a fixed blade, like I don't want to carry this into a mall or a movie theater or anything. There's a lot of people, because you know, people today aren't really welcome to knives or anything. So I carry Gerber profile folding knife when I do that, or I never take a fixed blade into any real public places, but if I don't want to carry a big knife around, I've got another neck knife I made for myself. I like making my own gear, because then it fits my specs and whatnot. So, what I add to that when I'm in the Wilderness is ferro rod that I did custom, 40 feet of paracord, a climbing carabiner, and the ferro rod. Since my knife sheath doesn't really have a clip for it on there, I find those rather ineffective because as you shave this fire steel down, it eventually doesn't fit in there and you got to depend on the piece of string or lanyard being able to hold it in. This one's on a quick release keychain. I got this idea from, I believe it was Sean Mohall. I think actually he got it from somebody else, the idea, but anyway, I used it, I saw it, I liked it. So, also in the Wilderness, I carry a large fixed blade with a drop-down leg type carry system. Just some paracord and a little, I forget what you call these, little snap type thing. But I love this blade. I'll do a review on it sometime this winter in the snow, I hope to. Got a good leather handle, good feel to it. And even though it is a fighting knife / utility knife, I find it works real good for bushcraft because you've got this little, the blood groove right here. It's good for your fingers when you're skinning something. Whatnot. It's got a pretty decent choil right there. I think the sheath leaves a lot to be improved upon with this because the leather gets kind of beat up down in here. and it's got a ginormous belt loop. I sewed mine shut so it wouldn't bounce so much, but that's another video. And last, in the wilderness, you always should have good gloves. Some of you may know I carry 2 pairs, insulating pair and a work pair. These are ironclad gloves. They're meant for framers because they have the 3 fingers cut off. You already saw these in another video. I absolutely love these. They got great grips, slit resistant. The soft part right there for, I think it's like for wiping sweat off your face or whatever. I don't really know. Here, I'll put one on real fast so you can see it. The fingers cut off. Just cut off of those, just the tips, so you can get to your blades and stuff. Because like with regular gloves on, I couldn't open up my multi-tool and dig around in here. That's just real hard to do. But I got my fingers open right there, and I can just pull out whatever tool I need and go about whatever I'm doing. No need to take gloves off if you don't have to. Also, what I always have on me in the wilderness, I shouldn't say always, when I'm hiking, I have my camera in case I see something real cool that I want to show you guys. And paracord bracelet. Instead of the average 10 feet, this one's double, and it's got 20 feet. Here's a regular one right here, just the 10 feet. You can see the size difference on there. And last but not least, a watch with a thermometer in it. You don't really have to have a thermometer in your watch. It's just one of the things I like to have for doing videos, especially when I'm up in the snow caving or something. But, you know. And aside from that and your clothes, that should really be all you need. I don't carry it on me, but I do always have a water bottle or a water bladder and a hydration pack or something. But I only count the things that are in my pockets or on my belt as EDC. So I guess that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching.